Hey guys, so today's video I'm really excited about because it's my back to school supply haul and organization. I'm really excited for this video because I love watching these videos on YouTube and that's why I want to do one. I feel like I'm putting this up kind of late compared to other people because all the YouTubers I watched have already put theirs up like a couple weeks ago or even like a month ago. But I started school on September 8th. So yeah, I don't know when this video is going to go up. Probably before then. I don't know. Right now it's the 5th. And yeah, so I only have a couple more days left of summer, which is kind of sad. But I'm also kind of excited for school to start. I don't know. I'm starting high school, so that's pretty nerve-wracking. I don't know. I'm nervous but excited. So yeah, but I guess we'll just get right into everything that I got. I went school supply shopping really late, so at Target they had like 0 notebooks and binders, so I had to go get that stuff at Office Depot, but everything else I got at Target. So yeah, I called this my back to school supply haul / organization because I just wanted to like show you kind of how I organize my stuff along the way. I like to color code my stuff, like all my classes like being like a separate color, just so that it makes it easier for me to know what's what. So I'm just going to start with my binders and notebooks and just like show you what I'm using for each class. So for math, I'm just going to have everything be white. I've been doing that for like a couple years now. I don't know, I just always like math to be white. So I just got a white 1-inch binder, and usually for math class your teachers want you to get like 1.5 inch, but I think that's way too big. I don't know, like it just takes up too much room in my backpack and I just wanted to get a 1-inch one. So yeah, pretty simple. Then I got 2 white notebooks, and these are the 5-star 1 subject college ruled notebooks. These are the only notebooks I use. Like I've been using them for all of middle school and these are the best notebooks ever. Like I love them so much, and they have like a folder thing inside too, which I don't really use that much, only if it's like, I don't know, like paper that I need for homework or something like that. I just like can put it in there, which is pretty helpful. But these are the best notebooks ever, and yeah, so I just got 2 because usually for math like you use so much paper for like taking notes and doing your homework. So yeah, I just got 2 for now. I might need more later in the year, but yeah. So yeah, this is what I'm using for math. Then I'm taking a class called Excel, which is kind of like a block class, if you know what that is. It's basically like my history class and my English class are like combined. So for my first trimester, I have it second and third hour with like all the same students, the same teacher in the same classroom. So it's like combined for English and history. And then second trimester, I have it first and second hour, but it's still the same class and teachers and students. That's just like how my school works. Like every single trimester, which if you don't know what that means, it's just like instead of semesters, which is like 2 marking periods, we have 3 marking periods. So we get to take 15 different classes throughout the year. So we have like a ton of options for like classes we get to take, and so yeah, our classes constantly change. You could have biology first trimester, 5th hour with like a certain teacher, and then the next trimester you could have it like first hour with a different teacher and different students and everything like that. So it's just like really weird. Like that's just like how it works. So yeah, but for Excel I just decided to use pink, and this binder I already had at my house because I used it for language arts last year, but I didn't really use it because it basically sat in my locker the whole year. I used it like at the beginning and then I just stopped using it. I was like using a folder the rest of the year, but I just like took the label that I had off of it and like took all the papers out, and I'm just reusing it because these binders are really nice. And this is from Staples, if you're wondering. They have like really good binders, like it's their own brand. And it's just like plastic instead of cardboard, so like it doesn't like break or rip or anything. So it's just like this bright pink color. So yeah. So obviously since I was going to be using pink for this class, I was going to get a pink notebook, but they didn't have a pink notebook and the kind that I wanted at the store. So I had to get black, which is fine. I mean, whatever. So yeah, this is just what I'm using for my Excel class. So yeah. Then for orchestra, I'm using this black binder because we always need a black 1-inch binder for orchestra. My teacher for orchestra is the same as middle school because he does the middle school and high school, so This is like my 4th year having him, so like I know what you need for orchestra. Apparently like black is like professional, so like when you're like on stage you like look professional with your black binder. I don't know, but yeah. So my one that I was using for like 2 or 3 years was like getting ripped up and stuff, so I just got a new one. Then for Spanish I decided to use red, so I just got a red 1-inch binder. It's just the same as the other ones, but just in red. So I got this for Spanish. And then of course I just got a red 5-star notebook to go with it. So these are the things that I'm using for Spanish. And then for biology, I decided to use purple, so I got a purple 1-inch binder, same one. I got this purple notebook to go with it. And I know this isn't the same shade of purple, but it's still like the same idea. So this is what I'm using for my biology class. So those are all the binders and notebooks and stuff and like what I'm using for each class. So yeah, then I just got this purple folder, and every single year I always like to get one folder that I use just to like put like random stuff in. Like if I get like handouts or something and I'm just like too lazy to put it somewhere, like I just like to have a folder. Or if we have like a worksheet that we need to use for like homework and I don't want to bring my whole entire like binder home, I can just like put it in my folder. I don't know, I just like to have a folder, and usually it gets like really messy and crowded and I always have to like clean it out. But I realized that I shouldn't have gotten a purple one because it matches like my biology class and I wanted it to be a different color than all my other classes. So that like really annoys me. But then I found these two that I had from last year that I never used, like sitting in my room. It's just like a pink and white one, and then I realized, well, white is for math and pink is for Excel. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. But these ones are actually better quality. They like feel thicker, and they also have like this thing. It just feels nicer. So I'm probably going to use the white one maybe because it's just like basic and like, I don't know. I'm just going to use one of these two probably because they're better quality. But it's annoying that they're the same colors as my other classes. I don't know. I'm just like weird about that. But I'll figure it out. Hopefully. Next I just got some dividers. So first I just got 2 packs of these 8-tab dividers. I don't really know like what classes I'm gonna need dividers for, like how many tabs I'm gonna need, but like I just figured like probably for math I'm gonna need like 8-tab ones because usually like you need like a lot for math. I don't know, I've always needed like a lot for math. And then for Excel I figured that I need like 8 too. I don't know, like I really don't know what I'm gonna need, but like if it's my choice of like what I like label things for, like I think it'd be cool to do like 4 for English and 4 for history and like have them all be the same, but like 2 of everything, so it's like for the different subjects. I don't know, that's just how I do it, but I don't really know what I'm gonna need or like what my teachers want me to do yet. So yeah. Then I just got a pack of 5-tab dividers because last year for Spanish that's what we needed. And I know it's like a different school and teacher and everything, but I'm just guessing, so I just went with this. And I can always go back to the store and like return it if I don't need it. And that kind of goes for everything that I got because I don't even know what my teachers want yet, like at all. I'm going to figure that out the first day of school, and then I can go to the store and return stuff if I don't need it and get whatever I don't have. So yeah, but this is just what I got for now. Then I got these book covers. And these were like 97 cents or something like that, like at Target. These were pretty cheap, but I got these way before I knew what colors I was using for what and whatever. Like I got these like at the beginning of August. But yeah, so I figured out that these are not the colors that I need. Because purple can go for biology, great. Pink can go for my language arts, history, Excel class or whatever. And then I figured like black could just be used for like math. And then Spanish is red, and I don't have a red one, but I'm pretty sure my brother has a red one because we got him some book covers too, and I'm pretty sure we got him a red one. So if I need that, then I can use that. But like I don't even use book covers really, we just got them in case my teachers needed me to have them, but I might not even end up using all of them and stuff like that. But these are just the colors I got in case. So yeah, then I got a Texas Instruments calculator for math. I don't even know if I'm going to need this because last year in math we had like a classroom set that we were like allowed to use, but I don't really know for high school if they're going to like have calculators that we're like allowed to use and whatever. So I just got this in case, and if I don't need it I can always return it. But this one works for general math, pre-algebra, algebra 1 and 2, geometry, statistics, and general science. And I'm taking algebra 1, so this will work for that. And I just got black because it's like simple, whatever. So next thing that I got is this really cool index card holder thing. And I just got it in white, and it just like opens with this elastic thing. And then it comes with an 100 pack of flashcards, and then it comes with these plastic tabs so you can like organize your flashcards in the little holder thing, and it has like stickers so you can like label it. And I think it's really cool because whenever I used to make flashcards before, they would always get like lost or ripped because I just like stick them in random places like in my backpack or something. And now you can just like organize all your classes, and then whatever you want to study for you can just like go through and like take it out and put it back, and it's just like all in there nicely and everything. So I think this is really cool and helpful to stay organized. Then I got a ruler for math because I always need one just to like make straight lines and whatever, like, and I just got like the flexible ones because they're not gonna break. And yeah, then I got a new pencil case, and this one is just by 5 Star, and it's in black because I like to get my stuff in black. It's really simple. It just like unzips like this at the top, and you just like keep all your stuff in there. But yeah, that's just the new pencil case I got. Now I'm just gonna show you all like the pens and pencils I got, which is like the fun part. So I just got these pencils, and you probably all know what these are because everyone uses them because they're like the best pencils ever. But if you don't know what they are, they're just the Papermate Jumbo Twist Up Eraser mechanical pencils, and these are the best. They come with like refillable lead and erasers, and they're just amazing. They work so well. Then I got these Bic mechanical sparkly pencils. I don't know, this is just a giant pack of like 26. I probably don't even need all these. I can like give some to my brother. But there's just like pink, green, blue, purple, yellow, I don't know. But yeah, these are just great to have when like you lose your good pencils and they break like halfway through the year. I just like to have these as backup pencils and like to give to people if they ask to borrow a pencil or something like that. And yeah, they're just good to have. So then I just got some colorful pens, and these are by Papermate. And I like to use colorful pens just for like my notes and stuff, to color code things, and it's just fun to use them. So yeah, there's just black, blue, red, purple, green, orange, light blue, and I'm pretty sure this is pink. It looks kind of like light purple, but like I'm really hoping it's pink because pink pens are like the best ones. So yeah, even though that pack came with like a black pen, I like to get these black pens. They're the best. These are the Pilot Bold gel pens, and these work so well. But these are the ones where like when you write, it like looks wet at first and then it like dries kinda. I don't really know if I'm making sense, but like when you're writing it, like it's so smooth, and oh my god, these are great. These are just, they're really great. Then I just got some Sharpies, and this is a pack of 2, and I can just have one for me and give one to my brother because I don't really need 2 of them. Same thing with these highlighters and these whiteout pens. And these, by the way, are literally amazing. Like, I love them so much because they're way better than like the regular whiteout and like the tubes, because those dry out so much, and then the like whiteout strips of like tape, like no, those don't work. These are the best, and one of them lasts me like the whole year, so like one for my brother, one for me. Okay, then the last thing isn't really like school supplies, but like to me like is like, it's basically school supplies, you know. That is just gum. Literally I chew gum at school like all day, every single day. Like, I don't know, it just like helps me focus more and stuff like that. But I just got the extra spearmint and then the 5 peppermint. But now everyone that goes to my school watching this is gonna know I have gum. So if you're at my school and you think I'm giving you gum, you better think again. I'm only giving it to you if you're like tight with me. so, you know. So that is everything that I got for back to school supplies and how I organized everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below what grade you're going into and when you start or started school, because I think that'd be cool to know. And also share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you're not already so you can be notified when I post new videos. I'm probably posting maybe 1 or 2 more back to school videos, so subscribe if you want to see those. So yeah, I'll just see you in my next video. Bye guys!
And even though my heart needs to take its time, I know that it's not